Can you hear that, Ali? Can you hear me, Ali? We're good to go. Happy? Yeah, thumbs up from Ali. Are you ready, Sophie? Yeah. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for joining me today. Great to have Ali all the way from Cambridge. So, there's a little theme for today's practice of the 4 elements of matter. This came up in our discussion on Thursday, and I started to think about how the 4 elements, they're vital to us, but how vital are they in yoga? Well, they're actually, having done some research, they are extremely vital. So we're going to talk about those elements, the qualities, and how they reside in us, and how they can help us with our practice. So before we begin, is everybody fitting well? No news I need to know about? So let's begin. So the 4 elements of earth, air, water and fire. So when we look at earth, we talk about being grounded, being calm and safe. And in yoga, we need to be grounded on our mats. Our postures need to be balanced. We need to think about being strong, yet calm. So that's the first element we'll look at. Then air. Obviously the breath is hugely important in yoga, and we need to breathe in unison with our postures and our movements. Also represents space and balance. So moving through the breath, moving the breath through the body, we can work that into our practice. Next is water, movement, flow, flexibility. When water reaches a rock or a boulder, what does it do? It doesn't fight with the boulder, it gently makes its way around. So if there's a posture that doesn't feel right, just gently and flexibly work your way around it, and I can help with modifications. Nothing should hurt, so if it hurts, don't do it. And finally, fire. Well, fire. We've got warmth, we need to bring warmth into our bodies. Let's feel that fire and that energy. It can also bring us strength. We are women warriors today. So let's have fire also in the mix, building up warmth and moving that through our postures. Okay, so we'll start with the pranayama, thinking of the air. We're going to do quite an energetic bit of breath work called Kapalabhati, and it comes from the Kundalini practice of yoga, where we're going to breathe into our bellies and then we're going to push out, like we open up the balloon, but then we'll push out, and if you can, try to do that through your nose. So we breathe in, and if you focus more on the out breath, the in breath should just happen naturally. So just give it a little try. Place your hands on your belly if you need to. A little faster if you can. Let's hear that sound. Rhythm. Just a few more. And rest. It's also called the skull shining breath, which I think is a great name for it. Okay, so what we're going to do now is start to move our bodies. We're going to warm up by just grinding around gently through our hips, and we can stretch forward and around, rotating whichever way feels right to start with. Breathing as we go. And the other way. Should feel really lovely in the hips. And then we're going to stop there and gently lean forward. Breathe in as we lean forward. Exhale back, arching our shoulders. Open up the chest, breathe in. Exhale back. Let's do another 5 of these. Gently hold the knees if you need to. And right, let's get some energy moving. Let's shake it all out. Okay, up the top, to the sides, to the bottom. Look up, to the front, look down. One more time, up high, to the side, shake it out, and down. And we're going to put the right hand on the mat. We're going to inhale and lift up our left arm nice and straight, and then just arch down, bend that right arm, and breathe into that left side of your body. Open up those ribs. And the other side. Open up, feel that air filling that lung. One more each side. Lovely. Does everyone feel okay? Mm-hmm. Yeah? Okay, we're going to do butterfly. I love this one. So put your soles of the feet together. And gently, don't overstretch, but gently we're going to flutter the knees up and down. Beautiful butterflies that we are. That's it. Then I'd like you to move on to your backs. We're going to do a little roll. If you can do all the way like this, then try it. If not, just go very gently. Hands behind the knees. Ideally, we want to hover the feet above the mat, so balancing that core. Should feel really massaging along your spine. Maybe get the shoulders down as far as they can to the mat. Let's do 3 more of these. Breathe in as you go back. Exhale as you go forward. One more, and then come into that sitting. Okay, and then from here, we'll move into cat-cow. So, stacking, the shoulders should be above the hands, and the hips should be positioned above the knees. So when you're ready, we're going to inhale and bend gently our spine, arching downwards, looking to the horizon. And then on the exhale, push through the hands and arch the spine upwards. Feel grounded in the hands. Lovely movement. Just flow through that. The inhale as you arch down, the exhale as you arch up. Looking to the navel on the upward arch, looking to the horizon. Downward. 2 more like this. Then we're going to give those feet a little tap. And then we're going to go into our first downward dog of this session. So when you're ready, push through the hands, curl the toes under, and exhale into that downward dog. Let's gently start to pedal the feet. Don't overstretch, just take it in your own time. Lovely pedaling, lovely and strong in those wide fingers. And the shoulders, let's get them away from the ears. And then we're going to, when you're ready, walk the feet very steadily up to the hands. And then with that back arch, carefully rise up. Hands into prayer. Okay, so I thought we'd try. Let's do 2 sun salutations here. When you're ready, so to the front of your mats. Take a big breath in. And then follow me as we go. Inhale up. Exhale forward fold. Inhale half rise. Exhale hands to the mat, back with the right foot. Left foot to join, knees down. chest down, chaturanga. Inhale, up into cobra. Tuck the toes under. Exhale to downward dog. Let's stay here for 5 breaths. Use this chance to breathe through that spine. Tailbone high. 2 more breaths. Last exhale, look to the hands. And walk, step, or jump your feet between the hands. Inhale, half wise. Exhale, forward. Inhale, arms up. And down. Go again. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half rise. Exhale. This time, the left foot goes back, the right foot to join, knees down, chest down, chaturanga. Up into cobra. Tuck the toes. Exhale to downward dog. Take this opportunity to feel into your body. Feel that breath moving all the way through. The final breath. Up, step or jump. Top of your mat. Inhale, half rise. Exhale down. Inhale, hands up. Now we'll do another sun salutation. In the middle, we're going to come into warrior and do some warrior sequences. Ready? Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half rise. Exhale, hands to the mat, right foot back, left foot to join, knees down, chest down, chaturanga. Inhale into cobra. Beautiful arch the back. Tuck the toes in. Into our downward dog. Now, put your left foot in line with the centre of the mat and take that right foot high to the sky. Bend the leg, bring the knee into the body and into our warrior one. Hips facing forward. Let's look up to our fingers up to the sky. Let's breathe here. Strong ground in our feet. Let's move into warrior two. Lovely. Looking strong. Sit nice and deep with those legs. And then I'd like you to take your hands behind your back into lovely humble warrior. So let's open out our chests as we gently fold down to that inside of the knee, stretching our arms high. Breathe here, keep breathing. Exhale, gently unclasp the hands. Back into warrior two. We do a reverse warrior now. Straighten that front leg. And then we're going to bend our arm. And we're going to rise up with our left hand. We're going to do a little sequence of tipping between the two. So gently into reverse warrior. And gently flow back again. That's it. Hands down to the mat, right side of the foot. Let's take it back. Knees down, chest down, triangle. And back on the other side. We're going to rise up. Rise up with our left leg this time. Bend the knee, bring it into the body and between those legs. Up into a warrior. Sit. Nice and strong. Into warrior two. Lovely. Then we'll do our reverse warrior. That's right, take it back. And then take your arm onto that knee, forward, arm up, that's it. Breathe, keep breathing, and then we'll flow back and forth a couple of times. So back into warrior two, that's it. Sorry, reverse warrior, And then back to arm. Gently rest that elbow on the knee. We'll stop there, hands down. That's it. And let's go back into our chaturanga. Cobra. And then up into our down dog. And walk, step, or jump. Onto the mat. Right, we're doing some standing postures now. We're going to start with chair, Utkatasana. So we're going to have our feet together, really strong, grounded feet. And on the inhale, we're going to rise up with our hands and we're going to sit down on our imaginary chair. Holding and strong in those feet. Imagine a counter force pulling your head and hands up to the sky, and then your tailbone being pulled in the opposite direction, but very gently. That's it. And then from here, we're going to put our hands together, stand straight. We're going to arch into half moon to the right hand side. Inhale. And then Hasasana, noose. We'll go bend our knees and we'll take our right elbow up to the ceiling, hands in prayer, drishti looking back to the back of the room. Inhale up, all the way up. On the other side, so we arch on half moon to the left. And then we'll turn, bend our knees, and we'll take our left elbow up to the ceiling, looking back. Enjoy that balance. And up. Going to give dancer a whirl now. So with the right foot, I'd like you to hold it gently with the right hand. Grab the toes or whatever part of the foot is good balance for you. Sorry, if you want to use the wall, you're good there. Feel free to out with the wall. It's a bit of a tricky one. And then we're going to take this mudra with our finger and thumb touching and other three fingers straight. And we're just going to push our right foot into our right hand as we stretch it backwards. Very, very strong in the standing leg. And find a point about a couple of meters away from you that you can focus on. Maybe it's a bit of knotting in the wood of the floor, so just something that you can focus on. And breathe. And let's do the other side. Does that feel okay? Yeah. Is strong in the right foot? Are you okay with this one, Alejandra? Oh, wow, well, you can show me. I'm going to watch you. Okay, so strong in the right foot. I've got a bunion on this foot, so my balance can sometimes go. We'll try it out. So left foot into left hand. Take that mudra. Push gently into that left hand. And follow that point. Keep on that fixed point. Breathing in. Beautiful. Really lovely. And down. And then one more balance. We're going to do tree, one of my favourites for Kasana. So let's take our right foot and we'll put it either at the base near our ankle or on your calf or on your inner thigh. Whatever feels comfortable for you today. And then if you can create that balance, let's put our hands in prayer mudra. Again, let's find that little spot. And when you're ready, if you'd like to raise your arms, drishti should be straightforward. No, it shouldn't. It should be on the point we're focusing on. That's it. And then gently come out of it. Easy on that foot as it comes down. And then let's do the other side. So on that point, breathing in, breathing out, and up we go. Strong, grounded trees with our deep roots. Breathe into every bit of your body. Lovely. Come down into sitting, please. So let's do Dandasana. So let's get those fleshy bits away so that we're sitting on our sitting bones with our feet active, toes pointing to the ceiling, hands on the mat to either side of the body. We inhale and exhale, just gently lower the head. Got a lovely stretch down your back. And breathe here. 3 breaths. Then I'd like to take your right foot over your left leg and tuck your left leg in. That's it. Okay, and then we're going to take a big inhale, keeping those sitting bones on the mat. Take a big inhale, we'll take the right arm up, and we're going to turn, place the right hand behind us, and the left hand can just be on that outside of the leg. I like to have mine straight, but you might want to have it in a different position, it doesn't matter, as long as you've got that lovely stretch and twist throughout the body. Breathe here. Breathe into all those spaces in between. When you gently come out of that, go to the other side. So I'm now opening the left leg over the right. So left, that's it. And then does that one go? Yeah, that's beautiful again. And let's go with the other arm this time. So lovely inhale as the left arm rises up behind our body, and that right arm gently stretches across the left knee, looking back and breathing. Lovely. Well done. Gently come out of that. Now we're going to come down onto our backs. I'd like you to bring those knees into your chest. You can either put your arms behind your knees, or you could put them on your shins for a slightly deeper stretch, whatever feels good. But let's feel that lovely stretch through our legs. Keep the small of your back into the mat. Maybe do a little rock from side to side. Massage that lower back. And then let's take hold of our big toes. Let's go into that beautiful, happy baby. Let's smile here. Little happy baby smiles. Again, you might want to rock from side to side. And then we'll put our soles of the feet together, touching, like we do with butterfly, but this time we're really free because our legs are up in the air. Pull gently inwards with your hands as your feet push against, so you've got that lovely stretch in the inner thighs and the hamstrings. And then the feet go down to the mat, as close to your bottom as you can get them. Really up against the buttocks, hands flat on the mat. Going to come into a moving bridge. So when you're ready, we'll inhale as we lift the hips up. Nice big inhale. You hold it there for a moment. Shoulders back into the mat. Just go steady on the neck. As we exhale, we go down gently, vertebra by vertebra, sequentially down until you get back to the coccyx, the bottom of your spine. In your own time, let's do 3 of these. So remembering, inhaling, big full tummy. Inhale on the rise. Pause. And exhale in your own time. Yeah. To rest in child's pose. So if you just roll over to your most comfortable side, onto your knees, either wide leg or legs together, whichever you prefer. Just walk the palms of the hands forward. You still there? Yeah. I lost you, but I've got you back. Okay. Right, reaching forward. Just breathe here, forehead on the floor. Lovely deep breath. Let's breathe. Let's see if we can breathe the air right into the very bottom of our spine. So feel the air travel all the way down to the very bottom of that spine. It should feel really strong breath, working its way. And then if you're happy with pigeon, I invite you to go back up on all fours. Take the right leg. If pigeon isn't for you, stay in child's pose, or you could. I shall learn the modifications of pigeon. But if it's not for you, then stay in child's pose. If it is, let's take our right leg out behind us, nice and straight, and then bring it through between the hands as we lower our left hip down and we rest. I like to put my hands in a cup shape at the front and rest my head in. It's not as deep, but you could put your head to the mat. Just hold this posture and feel the stretch all through both sides of the body. Breathe into it. 2 more breaths here. Very gently come out by pressing on the hands to lift your body up. Pressure off that leg. And let's do the other side. So when you're ready, the left leg up behind so that you can get a good straight movement through between the hands. Gently stretch that right foot backwards so you've got a really strong stretch in that right leg. And then lower down when you're ready. So you're resting on the inner side of the left leg. And breathe. Breaths. Ready, push up through the hands, back into sitting. Just divide and then lie down. Five is because I'm kind of coming to it. I've gone back to the beginning with my circle. Just go straight to Natalie, and just it's been a lot, hasn't it? Yeah. It's a big room. It's like separate. Yeah. Okay, so I think that's a good call. So let's get warm on our mats. Let's get comfortable with bolsters. Before you lie down, would anyone like a little bit of essential oils? have a little inhale. I'm really sorry, Alejandra. This is there's not much I can do about this one for you, but I've got a little essential oil called Serenity. I'll tell you what's in it and you can imagine. So it's cedarwood and lavender and chamomile. So I'm just going to give the girls a little drop.
Okay, don't be sorry.
It's quite...
sounds gorgeous. Lavender's one of my favourite scents.
I've got your own in there, Alexandra. Maybe you can go find something. Put this together. So, just get us in the mode. Really deep relaxation. Great stuff. Just have a little inhale of that. Water. Okay. Ready? That's a lighthouse. It's family, so I shine on today. You see to okay. So, to guide you through this meditation practice, you don't have to listen to everything that I say. So that you find if you drift off, that my voice just becomes a safe sound in the background. So acknowledge the end. I'll chime my little chime. If you listen to it until the sound is also silent, then we'll come up to sitting. So, I'd like to invite you to reflect with me on how nature and the four elements inspire and nourish us, physically and spiritually. First, take a full breath in through your belly and sigh out. 3 times in your own time. Now, imagine quietly standing barefoot out under the open sky. Feel the dirt under your feet, a breeze along the back of your neck. As the sun warms your face, listen for the trickle of a stream nearby and breathe. It's a serene moment, one that evokes the elements of nature, earth, air, water and fire. The elements of creation that have been part of many ancient practices for millennia. Earth. Firstly, let's think of earth as soil or dirt, getting back to basics. It reminds us to stay rooted, to be strong and firm. Like a tree that is planted in the earth, it stands strong, even in the midst of a storm. The earth helps us to remember our own roots, or our organic and natural ways of being. This is authentic living at its best. Let's simplify and return to the earth. Take some time to ponder. Do you feel grounded? Are you living your life true to yourself, stable and attached to your soul? Do your roots go deep? It is from here all things grow. Air. Feel your breath moving in and out of your nostrils. Fill your lungs with this beautiful air. Perhaps air can inspire us. Let it be your inspiration. It is the breath of the Spirit. It is the wind that keeps us alive and sweeps us up in its breeze, soaring high above where we ever thought we could be. How high can you soar? Where will the air carry you? What possibilities and dreams do you have? What desires do you hold deep within yourself that you could dare to set free and soar high in the sky? Just gently ponder and breathe. Let the wind carry you, the air filling your lungs. Water. We need water in order to survive. There's no denying its importance. It nourishes us. Water can teach us a lot about life. It is alive and flowing. Think of a river and how the water simply flows. It can be steady and slow, but it can also be powerful. But it always keeps moving forwards towards its destination. It's a never-ending journey, for once it reaches the sea, it's re-evaporated into the clouds, falling once again to earth, and then flowing right back to the sea. What can we learn from that? Is there a destiny, a calling that you have? You could flow into your life, a way to live your life more authentically, true to your nature. Fire. Imagine the flame that burns within you, the thing that is your passion, the person that you are burning to be. We all have a light burning within us. It is the light that connects us to each other, and yet it is unique within each of us. This light is what transforms us, shows us who we really are. It sparks our soul. Fire also gives us power, power to be strong, to go after our dreams. Breathe in and out, deeply and slowly. Let the images and thoughts you've had swirl around inside you. Enjoy that. Feel the energy that nature brings you. And let's give thanks for the inspiration that these elements can bring to us. Now we slowly and gently return. Feeling your body, feeling your breath. Gently begin to move your hands and feet. Maybe you want to stretch out your arms over your head. Perhaps bring your knees to your chest. I'd like you to keep your eyes closed as you gently roll over to one side. And in your own time, come up to sitting. Just going to close with a little reading. Let the trees teach you that growth requires patience. Let the wind teach you that you can change direction and speed as you desire. Let the sea teach you that you can be both calm and chaos, gentle and strong. Let the clouds teach you that when things get too heavy, it's time to release. Let the stars teach you that darkness is needed to see the light. Let the sun teach you that no matter how long you've been hidden, you will always rise again. So if you'd like to rub your hands together, let's get some warmth in those hands and gently place them over your eyes. And then open up your fingers. Out of the darkness comes light. Place your hands in prayer mudra, and when you're ready, bow down to your inner wisdom. Namaste.
Namaste.